Hi everybody, it's Teresa. Here's your study guide for chapters 18 through 22. This test has 30 questions. There's a lot of coding on it. It will open on Thursday, April the 19th at 5 and close on Friday, April the 20th at 9 p.m. There will not be a code to get into it. It will just be open the whole time. So the questions this time are, of course, over all of these chapters. So we need to remember, we need to review your lymph nodes and their locations. Find needle aspiration of a salivary gland, find that code. Cystourethoscope is passed through the urethra to the bladder to view the urinary collecting system. Look up that diagnosis and see if that is true or false. One of the most common conditions of the prostate, says it in black and white in the chapter. What three things does a diagnostic colonoscopy include? Think the extent of the colonoscopy. So there's three elements to it, and you have to have all three to consider it a diagnostic colonoscopy. What do the letters UPP stand for? Hysterectomy codes are first divided on what? If you have a total abdominal hysterectomy with an anterior-posterior colpotomy, which is a second procedure, what modifier would you use? You did well on your homework finding that modifier most of the time. Within the male genital system, what category contains the most codes? What would you expect to code a service for an amniocentesis using a code from the female genital system subsection and from the radiology subsection? So look up those amniocentesis and see if that's true or false. What code is used for a fetal non-stress test completed on a 36-week pregnancy? Artificial insemination being performed via the intrauterine method is called what? What procedure is often performed with a laminectomy? The most common known neuroplasty procedure, this is a red line. It wants to correct it to neuroplastic, but the book calls it neuroplasty procedure. So think movement or freeing of the nerves. What's the most common known procedure? What is the definition of a hernia? The definition of colpotomy? And then there's a whole bunch of codes for you to look up, including the 54699. Is that the correct code to report an unlisted procedure of the male genital system? If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, and I will try to answer them as best I can. But first, do your work, look it all up, and then send me your questions. Okay? All right. Good luck.